welcome to Rap is Full. We are here in Dublin. Please make some noise. This is Checkpoint Clover Hill, named after the legendary Dylan Conman. So let's get into this. Let's get into this fire battle, okay? To my left-hand side, we have one of the best up-and-comers in the league. Facts. Incredibly hungry, incredible on beat. He's on a fucking tear right now. Believe it. Make some noise for Balor!
What's happening? Let's get this shit going, boys. Let's go. Little squidgy in the building.
On my right-hand side, from Sayham in England, one of the most popular in DubScandal. People love this fucking cunt. I swear to God, you will too. Please, in Ireland, give a very warm welcome to Conman Curve.
England.
Yo, come on.
England.
Yo. Before we get this started, I just want to say, like, there's a crazy thing happening right now. It's like the Rap is Full versus DubScandal thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is very, very, very healthy for battle rap right now. Okay? So there's a lot riding on this. Now, who's going first? It's on Conman first. Please hold it down.
Yo!
Hold it down.
Hold it down. Shh. So when this battle got confirmed, I sent an friend request to Scott Ryan. Got typing, quick message, best of luck, we got hyping. But since we agreed to this, I've watched a few of your battles back, and since then, I've not been able to stop writing, because at Rap is Full, we have an elephant in the room. And this time it's not tight. Yes! Because you actually said that you would turn bisexual. Wow.
What did he say? What did he say?
He said he would turn bisexual so the knife swings both ways. Wow.
Did he?
It did.
Woo! Did he? Woo! Hold it down. Hold it down.
Out of context, you know. You said that you would turn bisexual so the knife swings both ways. That's so insane. I mean, first, why would you swing a knife? I mean, if you want... Why would you swing a knife? I mean, if you want a killing method, that's a hopeless way. I mean, what, you think the barbarians of the olden days or the gladiators of the golden age swung? No, they stabbed. They stabbed. More effective kills with their chosen blades. I mean, an itty-bitty knife slash. May as well just kick them below the waist. Because the aim is to kill the enemy. You're upside down, Paloma Faith. Plus having to change your sexuality to do damage. Your fucked up brain's pretty broken, mate. Whereas me, man, I'll just stay hetero with my knife so it goes in straight. I'll just stay hetero with my knife so it goes in straight. I mean, what we on about anyway? You ain't got a blade. You're a runner. If you want greatness, you haven't found it here. You're just an artificial wet batty that keeps rolling down the tears. What, don't get it? Okay, dick. Now the king's on stage to make you hit the deck hard. I'm a predator. I'll give you the boot with precision like Gerard. Chantel, Rio, Roxy. I'm Wellard. Chantel, Rio, Roxy. I'm Wellard. About time you realise you're not a super giant. You're a dead star, but I am spellbind to make you levitate. Sent away to Heaven's Gate. Renovate the room with your brains just to prove that I can decorate. I should strike a man. You have messy traits. Your soul steps out your body. It'll be getting strange when the big dog picks away at this dead fuck like Gerald's game. See, since we got locked in, you were in for a hell of a ride. But now your heart's gave in, and awaiting you is death at your side. The reddest of skies, pinned down, I'm a threatening guy. And all I need is a broken glass and I'm severing ties. The ending is nigh. Time.
Let's go, Balor! Come on, man.
Hold it down.
I've got a gun so big. How big is it? So big it makes Titan look skinny. I've got a gun so loud.
How loud is it?
So loud that when I spray around deaf people can hear it. You've got a gun so imaginary.
Scott! How imaginary is it?
So imaginary that man's never even seen it. You're the type of guy that would swing a box and when the dude doesn't drop, you run off like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. See, we ain't even 30 seconds into my round, son, and you're starting to believe that no matter how sharp the bars you roll from me yard, they just won't make the cut. Well, you're right, Connor, you're fucked. What's the con man get? Con does a call Connor's bluff. You wanna act tough? Boy, I will fuck you up. This ain't no alter ego we created for battle rap. I actually do sell hash. That is facts.
I know.
I actually do sell hash. That is facts. Nothing less than the best when it comes to that squidgy black. So don't be talking like you're rich. You ain't got bear cash. Don't be talking like you get women. You never seen a bear snatch. I'm the hunter, you're the victim. You just got caught in a bear trap. You can sing God Save the Queen all you want, but she ain't saving you, pal. That type of shit can get your whole Union Jack thinking he's bare heavy like an Irishman. As a kid, you had to pave your jocks with gravel to keep out Jimmy Savile. It's true, you know. Facts.
Cost a fortune.
And fell asleep after he stole you from your parents. That's a kidnapping. Rory, this is my international. I'm not worried a bit. The last time I was here, I ended a career before it even started. And in my second round, I show you exactly how that happened. See, I have no problem hitting the man with glasses. You'll get the point. Your girlfriend has been drinking guys under tables. In fact, where is she tonight? Because I know a few of the boys that want to give her a shot. Not the alcoholic kind. See, you would smoke anything when you're drunk. You need to get Budweiser. You should be smoking the OG Kusha Lemon Haze. How could you even dream you were gonna beat me, mate? You're not even from a cool part of the UK. You don't rep Liverpool like G-Dub. You're not like them London and Manny boys walking roads in the bits. You're from Seaham. Nobody knows where that is. Fuck you.
Big up the ends, though. Big 'em up.
And you thought I wouldn't show up. But I have a kid, dude, so it's only obvious pulling out ain't my strong suit. That's fun, bro.
I believe it. All right, well done, Scott. Let's go, Conman.
You called yourself Scotty Horror, though.
Facts. Facts.
What made you think of that one, you fucking spanner? Because some said he wasn't going to show up and against every opponent you fucking haven't.
Wow!
Incomprehensible, convoluted, mega average, full of fakeness and confused sexuality like the Jenner mansion. Ascending to a higher state is something that will never happen. Because you try to throw punches but end up red-faced like a temper tantrum. And you know what rhymes with Scotty Horror? If you use that as your alias, there's a certain Mancunian who will put you in a lot of bother.
Tell him.
Nah, I'm only kidding. Scott's got plenty of reason to act tough. The man's nuts. Nobody's ever listed the dude's excuses. But I hear this boys of the black stuff. So let's see who gets to their signature move the soonest. One of mine is being a funny cunt. Loving the squidgy black stuff is one of yours, right? So how about we combine the two and play Scott Ryan? This is your life. See, as a kid, you could catch Scott linking drugs with the things he bought. Age 9, you can see him playing his favourite game, Squidgymon. Age 11, switched to Pokemon, but he was still thinking his squidgy thoughts though, because every single Master Ball was used to catch a squidgy auto. Age 16, started getting rapping lessons. His friends said, "That's different, man." Hearing him now, it seems his vocal coach was Brad Pitt in Snatch. But it's okay, it's okay. It's a long-term thing. It's all part of his master plan. So instead of putting up money for this battle, he put up a caravan. And due to the Garda finding out it's his ganja lab, he really needs rid of that caravan. Present day. Catch Scott selling drugs at the cinema. Pick and mix consists of dope, weed and hash, coke, greed and skag, raw lees and tabs of acid. Even now you look like you enjoy flogging Molly, and I don't mean the band.
Yes!
So that's about you covered. You'll get a certificate in the post, you prick, and after this I'll bet your caravan that you end up fucking smoking it.
Well done, Conman! Well done, Conman! Let's go, Balor!
Yo, you shouldn't have said my name out of turn. It was at that very moment you fucked up. You came from battling a man like Titan and Nobby Joe to a killer ready to snap. So today, I'm putting you in that body bag and sending you right back. So you ain't fit to kill this dude. And there's not a thing you or your crew could do to solve it. They just gotta lie back and let that shit happen. Like committing suicide and water. So you look like every guy that lives with his parents till he's 45.
It's going that way, to be fair.
You look like every guy that lives with his parents till he's 45. Spends hours and days wasting his life scrolling through dating websites, and in every pic, man swipes right. See, kid right here is the desperate type and does whatever he's told like a good little boy. See, GWE told him to smuggle an ounce of wax up his arse on the flight over to Ireland. And obviously, Connor complied. See, he just wants to be one of the boys. See, Connor was bullied all of his life. And guess what? That's not gonna stop tonight. See, you were raised by a session, man. And not even... Yo, session, man, first. You were raised by a session, man. And not even a good type of session, man. You were raised... he was raised by a session, man. And not the good type of session, man. You were raised by the type of session, man, that walks into a party and none of the boys want, so she buys her own drugs and just says she's a session, man. Yo, she openly admits you're her biggest regret. She never wanted a son. Nothing you did was ever good enough for her, and you just can't take it anymore. You arrived into this world 3 weeks late, feet first. You weren't even good at being born.
That is research, Kim.
Fight back. Yo. And she's despised you from that day on, because her pussy is the only one you've ever destroyed. Fat head, body odour, ugly with 4 eyes. He's the con man, so you know everything he says is lies. We'll throw the con man curve balls that hit that target every time. We've got guys that fuck with me. You just fuck boys. See, man's ashamed because he likes that. Drops the old folks home at night and goes to Titans for the nightcap. Ends up escalating quickly, Titan all over the con man, but Connor has to be on top because Titan is quite fat. What the fuck, DubScandal? Why misrepresent your league like this? Keep going, you won't need no roster, because you're destroying yourself. Sending over some guy with a record of 4 losses and a debatable win. And need I say, that debatable win was against Titan. The guy Airman Keo retired over here. This is just some pussy that showed up with GWE and Gizmo thinking he's the shit. Titan. Get that in.
Great fucking round. Hey, this is a fucking... Come on, let's go, man. Come on, fight back. Go.
This is the best one.
Balor. Or Balor. Or Balor. You should have just named yourself Fuckery. Because your name has 3 different possible pronunciations. Go straight to hell, suck a D. Plus, the only Balor I know is the wrestler, which isn't making sense up to me because you are not the demon that you paint yourself up to be. I mean, today you were meant to get in the pit with Hulk. Yeah. But now against Con, you're getting hammered lots. It's a massive shock. This is a low-key classic, and I'm bringing hell of fire to your world like Ragnarok. Balor, stop! Balor, stop! I mean, what's the plan you've got? To pick me up and slam me down on jagged rocks? To expose me as a nerdy white rapper like Asher Roth? To say I've exposed myself for a few credits like Hasselhoff? Nah.
Yes.
Nah. That's not gonna wash with me, mate. Because honestly, I don't know when the damage stops. See, I felt my heart get weaker when my nana stopped. Then Obi Joe brought her up. Looking back, I should have had a pop. bullied all through school, made out to be a massive knob. When all I wanted was to pass the shop with no need for any plasters, but see, I was assaulted by a gang, chavs and lowlifes, bashed and stomped, ridiculed for all the normal parts of me I haven't got. So if you think you've got something that's gonna get in my mind and make it crack and rot, just know I've got monsters in every story like Attack the Block, so it's not... Hold it down! Hold it down! Hold it down! Because I've got monsters in every story like Attack the Block, so it's not just your little name change that puts you at a systematic loss.
That was fire! That was fire!
Come on, man! Come on, Dublin!
Let's go!
I'm not fucking around anymore. I've had too many battles that are not that good. Whether shit opponents, bad angles, or choking, people are saying the Con's backed up. I mean, I was a sly cunt against Titan, and people loved it. But ever since then, I've dropped that buzz, but now I'm back. Because convincing people I'm a nice guy and then swerving on them is exactly what a Conman does! So when you watch this battle back and recap the lessons you've learned, you'll realise that you were not ahead of the curve. It's about time. Fuck off.
Yes! Battle of the fucking night, lads!
Yo, listen. Yo, hold it down. You are the only guy to ever take pride in asking Lil Maisie and Max Sherry to do a verse for the cypher. Kid! Yo! You are the only guy to ever take pride in asking Lil Maisie and Max Sherry to do a verse on the cypher. Kid, I should be battling Hulk tonight, but he got man like Tony D, so it's hard to get pissed. You're the more suitable opponent for Tommy C.R. Trips. Now the definition of a Conman, the definition of a Conman is simply this. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, dude. But the meaning of a Conman is someone who cheats or tricks someone by gaining their trust and persuading them to believe something that is not true. So even by choosing that name proves that we cannot trust you. See, you will never see the Irishman get sunned in a battle like that. I'll only ever catch a tan when I'm wearing a ballyclav. And if you knew anything about the history of our two countries, then you'd understand that. See, in the name of Bobby Sands, give this man the strength to die for what he believes in tonight. Boarded the plane, spent a couple hours on a flight just to make it here to his own fucking funeral on time. You didn't think I'd talk to you like that? Oh, I'm disrespectful, you know. Type of guy to help your grandfather dig her grandson's grave, then empty a clip in his back and push him down the hall. Yo, I fucked that up, let me go back. I said, I'm disrespectful, you know. Type of guy to help your grandfather dig his grandson's grave, then show up at the funeral crying saying, I'm sorry for your loss. Now we'll rewind that shit. I'm disrespectful, you know. Type of guy to make your grandfather dig his grandson's grave, then empty a clip in his back and push him down the hole. So you can show up to my house looking for what? I'll pull you through the front door and stomp you out in the hall. The fuck you talking about, Conman? See, I've got two straps, ready to leave you lying down in a funeral pose with your arms crossed like you fell asleep in a straitjacket. See, man can get shot up quick like a fix to a junkie's vein. Cut you up easier than butter to a butcher's blade. See, you are not an issue. Let's big it up for DubScandal. They thought they were sending over their goat to collect the body, but what they sent was sacrificial. You can never be the greatest of all time for as long as I am living. See, Darkly asked me where I find the time to sleep, but everyone knows there's no rest for the wicked. Everyone knows there's no rest for the wicked. See, this is not how you imagine this would end. But it ain't no walk in the park or a picnic. Instead, you came to Ireland to be killed by an Irishman. Like this was 1916. That was it, bro.
Let's make some noise, Dublin. Let's go.